Hi, I'm Faith.
Hello, I'm Raquel.
And I'm Genevieve, and this is our Korean popular culture consumption conversation skit. Alright, so I already looked at the rubric, and some of the stuff we're supposed to do is collaborate to reflect on our experiences with consuming Korean popular culture and uncover how media consumption shapes our identities, influences our perceptions or culture, and fosters cross-cultural understanding.
My greatest Korean pop culture consumption is probably manhwa and K-novels. Growing up, I was always an avid reader, but it was when I started to read online that I got sucked into the world of manhwa and K-novels. I think it was the non-Western element of writing and drawing that really drew me in, and it helped me in the long run because now I'm able to include a wide variety of foreign productions where I'm reading stuff like manhwa, manga, Chinese novels, and Japanese novels. Two genres that really stuck out to me when I was reading manhwa were historical and modern. And as I was reading those, sometimes it was a little difficult to understand as they had different social rankings or social behaviors within the Korean culture. But as I began to familiarize myself, I began to see and identify what those differences and commonalities were. Like in the past, East and West civilization, they both had distinct social hierarchies. They had peasants at the bottom, working class above that, nobility above it all. And where I see some contrast in, let's say, the modern, you see working class Korea seems to focus on being a unified team. They have company drinking and team building exercises. But here in the West, we don't really do that. We focus more on solidarity and being the top of the top. And so I think seeing another culture being different from mine allows me to interpret and understand that there are differences and commonalities within not just mine and Korea, but other cultures as well.
Oh my god, wait, yeah, you were the one who introduced me to manhwas. You recommended that I read The Villainous Turns the Hourglass.
Jen, have you read Cheese in the Trap or What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? Because those are a must read.
Wait, aren't those K-dramas? Korean dramas are actually how I started my Korean pop culture consumption. I started watching K-dramas in 2016 when I was in high school. My favorite genres for Korean dramas are comedy romance, psychological thriller, and horror. In relation to my personal life, K-dramas have shaped my identity because ever since I watched K-dramas, it made me realize how I have higher standards to expectations of Korean romance compared to Western romance standards. For instance, I've seen many K-drama couples going on cute dates and taking cute photos too. And hence, in my personal life, I also do these cute date ideas with my boyfriend.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so from what Google says, it says that they were both adapted from manhwas and K-novels.
In a way, that's so cool. I just finished watching a new K-drama called 2521. Do you think it was adapted from a novel too? Does it sound familiar?
Hold on, isn't that the Netflix K-drama with a 17 soundtrack? I only know that because 17 is my favorite group. I've only recently become interested in Korean pop culture during the pandemic in 2020. My first experience with consuming Korean popular culture was K-pop when I saw a TikTok video of 17's Joshua's Mistake in one of their Pretty stage performances. As a dancer, I was surprised to find out it wasn't part of their original routine. I was fascinated by their choreography, synchronicity, and ability to play off mistakes. So my curiosity took over and I immediately went to investigate their music. From there, I spiraled into K-pop, what it was as an industry, and it has changed my perception of Korea. Fandom culture in K-pop is drastically different from the West, and it didn't hit me until I went to 17's Face the Sun concert in 2022. It wasn't just a concert, it was a festival because of the normalization of extreme parasocial relationships between idols and their fans. It truly exposed the difference between who was a casual listener, fan, and a stan. Those stans are definitely working overtime to make that concert an enjoyable experience for everyone attending. However, the element of the random dance plays before the concerts began reshaped my whole identity because the choreography in K-pop It helped me rekindle my love for dance since there was something to join in and follow while giving me a feeling of belonging in a community.
Ooh, this is why I love listening to K-pop music, especially BTS. From what I remember from class, transnational proximity from a global perspective arose to fan supporters of various K-pop groups. As for BTS, their ARMY fans like myself are unbothered by the linguistic barriers in K-pop. This means that the concept of transnational proximity illustrates how people around the world embrace the theme or culture of the Korean wave, since many armies can comprehend lyrics in BTS songs with English words incorporated in them. That is why, even though I can't read Korean, I am still grateful to understand the lyrics of many BTS songs, which overall helped me personally with my mental health during hard times. So my favorite songs I love to listen to on repeat are Pied Piper, Euphoria, I'm Fine, and Magic Shop.
I relate. My high school friends had me dance K-pop too. At the time, I didn't realize it was K-pop, but now I realize.
Oh my gosh, I'm realizing I like so much of the Korean popular culture. I hope I'm not coming off as a Korea boo.
Wait, y'all know that Korea boo refers to someone that adores and is obsessed with Korean culture.
Oh yeah, I remember learning about that in class. Oh my gosh, guys, I just realized that all the topics we just talked about related to the Korean course were all in. I remember the professor mentioned about the spillover effect in relation to Hallyu Korean wave. The spillover effect can be applied to the topics we talked about because in the beginning of the Korean wave, there was a rise in the success of Korean dramas, which were mostly derived from manhwas, then onto Korean films, K-pop, and then Korean food culture.
Child, don't get me started on Korean food because there's Korean barbecue, Korean fried chicken, Jap shit. It can go on.
Dang, all this talking made me hungry, and now I'm craving Korean barbecue.
Oh my gosh, major throwback to when we ate Korean barbecue together.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That made me realize how all of us love Korean food.
Okay guys, we're getting off track, but I think that's a wrap for our project. So how do you guys feel about the project?
I think it'll be kind of hard to fit all the criteria within the given time, to be honest.
But I liked how we learned new things about each other and how we may have been involved with the Korean pop culture one way or another, directly or indirectly.
It was very interesting to see how all of us have similarities and differences within the topics we discussed and how it influenced our daily lives or routines.